Hello, my maths ninjas. Welcome to part 3 of the videos of chapter number 1, grade 6 from Ganita Prakash. If you have not watched the previous video, I recommend you first watch the previous videos, right? So, today's topic is adding up odd numbers. In previous video, we have seen what are the odd numbers, the numbers which can't be in pairs, right? Like 1, 3, 5, 7 and so on. Now we will study and understand a very interesting patterns of the odd numbers. Are you excited for that? So let's come here. So what will happen if we are going to add the odd numbers? Let's understand a pattern. So see, 1 can be written as just 1. What happens if I'm doing 1 plus 3? So 1 plus 3 is going to be 4. What will happen if I'm writing 1 plus 3 plus 5? This is going to get me 9. What will happen if I add 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7? That's going to give me 16. Are you getting any sort of pattern that what actually these numbers are? Yes, those who are guessing that these are the square numbers. We have also covered what are the square numbers in the previous video. These are all the square numbers. How they are the square numbers? 1 is the square of 1, right? 4 is the square of 2. 9 is the square of 3. And 16 is the square of 4. Isn't it so exciting? But what we have to remember that we cannot skip any of the odd numbers. This is very important. And we have to always start from 1. We cannot skip 1. In fact, we cannot skip any of the numbers. So basically, this rule is what? We have to add all the consecutive odd numbers starting up from 1. Now the question that comes into mind is this pattern will keep on going or it will cease somewhere, it will stop there. So the answer to this question is this pattern will keep on going and going on, right? How we can justify this? How if we can take up these numbers? We cannot take up the numbers forever, right? So for that, what we can do is we can understand with the help of this pictorial method, right? How we can check out this? So we can understand here, like if I take the first number, so this is the square number, right? What will happen if I'll add 3 to it? So you can see if I'm adding 3 to it, it is again going to get me a square numbers. What will happen if I'll add 5 to it? Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is again going to give me a square number. And further you can see if again I'm going to add how many numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is again an even number, and again we are going to get a pattern. And this pattern can go forever and forever. So this is how we can represent the square number in the form of pictorial numbers also. So we are adding the consecutive odd numbers and we are going to get a square. You can see you can get a perfect square out of it, right? So this is how beautifully we can represent and we can always get a square number out of it, right? Let's explore another sequence of the numbers. So here you can see a pattern of another yet numbers, that is 1 can be written as just 1. 1 plus 2 plus 1 is getting me 4. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 gets me 9. I'm sure you have got the pattern. What is happening here? Can you guess the next pattern? Okay, say along with me. It's 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. We have to go in ascending order and then we have to reduce the number. That is in the reverse order. 3 plus 2 plus 1. Any guesses what we are going to get? Yes, those who have got guessed 16, that's correct because 16 is the correct answer. And what's the pattern? 1 can be written as 1 square. 4 can be written as 2 square. 9 can be written as 3 square. And 16 can be written as 4 square. So that's another beautiful example of how the numbers can be arranged in a beautiful patterns. So see, patterns are all around. But let's take a pause here and see how we can verify this again by pictorial method. So for this case, again we going to get this grid. So in the first pattern it is 1. So 1 itself is a square number, right? Another is 1 plus 2 plus 1. So what happens? This is 1. I'm adding 1 plus 2, these two, and plus 1. So again we are going to get a square number. In order to get the next one, now what is the pattern here? We have to take 1, then 2, then 3. We have to take up the 3 numbers. Then again we have to take 2 and we have to take 1. And when you are going to club all together, we are going to get a square number. You can see a pattern here. So how we are arranging, and again we are going to get a square number. So these are beautiful patterns, my students, my children. Like, just go and explore, check out more and more sequences, patterns, and do write in the comment section. Do share the new pattern that you have discovered and do share with your friends too. Keep learning, keep sharing your views, and do write in the comment section what you like and what you want me to take up in upcoming videos, right? Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to the channel. Samjho Maths and Jeeto Confidence.